you went to that first race with Dale at Charlotte using a trailer that that you essentially stole.
Yes, that
The statute of limitations is over. What happened?
and he was from a long way away. I was building a car, or I was reskinning a car. A guy named Leon Boomershine from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, had bought a car from Darrell Waltrip and brought it down, wanted me to put a new body on it. And when this deal came up so quick, I had a 1964 six-cylinder pickup was my shop transportation and my personal transportation. And I had a trailer, but it was one of those trailers made out of mobile home wheels and homemade trailer. And this deal came up, and I had to do something. It was like 2 days I had to do something. And the trailer hitch and that was fine. The car, and I had quite a bit, I had some pit equipment. But I just didn't have a trailer that I thought this car could make it to Charlotte on. And I mean, I don't have enough money to buy a trailer, to tell you the truth, and I don't know where I can borrow a trailer. And then I'm talking on the phone, and I look out my window, and I say, well, there's a really nice trailer out there in my lot. So I called Leon, and I said, can I borrow this thing? He says, oh, I'd rather you not. And I said, well, it's only about 30 miles away. I said, it's be impounded. He said, well, I'd rather you not. So I hung up the phone and
Hooked it up to the truck.
well, I just said, well, I believe I can get up there and back before he can get here from Oklahoma. One of the proudest pictures I've got is in the book, and it shows me bringing Dale's car home on a trailer behind that truck with so much crap in the truck, the tongue is almost dragging the ground. There's a story about that. We won that race. Humpy said, when you get here, come to the office, I got some money for you. So I went up there, and he gave me $3,500. That was a lot of money. I mean, I was tickled to death to have $3,500. He says, this is who you're going to put the name on the car, the Cardinal Tractor Company. So we're down there that afternoon. Sign painter's out there. We're working on the car, and this tall guy comes up to me. I apologize. I don't remember his name, but he's from the tractor company, and he said, hi, I'm Bill, somebody. He said, I'm sponsoring the car. He says, I got an envelope for you. So he gave me an envelope. He talked for a little bit, and he walked off, and I looked in that envelope, and it was $3,500. And it dawned on me, that's the money that Humpy fronted me. So I put that in my pocket. I said, I'll give that back to Humpy. Well, I don't remember what the deal was. I carried it with me for 2 more days. Then after the race, we're getting ready to leave, and I had gotten $4,200 or something, a bunch of money. So I'm thinking, man, I should have got in this business a long time ago. No. But as we're getting paid, getting that money from being in the race, Humpy comes by because he wants to talk to us about how we did. So I pulled this envelope with $3,500 in it out of my pocket, and I said, this is yours. I said, I meant to give it to you earlier. I just been busy. And he had that money in his hand, that envelope in his hand, and he looked at my truck and my trailer and all the crap I had in this old 64 pickup truck, and he gave me this money back. He says, here, maybe you need to go buy a truck. And so I did. We went to Huggins,
Wow.
and we
Yeah.
bought a Huggins tire truck and a used Reed trailer, which was the hot stuff at the time.
You said in the book that you considered the Firecracker 400 that year to
Yeah.
really be the race that
Yeah.
put Dale on people's radars.
Yeah.
You finished 7th,
Yeah.
3 laps down to race winner David Pearson. What was it about the race in particular that you think made people sit up and take notice?
I don't remember us being 3 laps down, perhaps, but we were running. We just ran fast. We had good stops. We just were fast. He was passing cars, and we weren't giving up much in the pits. I'm a little surprised at what you said. I don't disagree with it, but towards the end of the race, we were running in the top with the top 5 in cars. I mean, we were that fast that late in the race. And I'm guessing here there might have been 20 laps or so to go when a caution came out, and we were running with those guys. And so I knew the top 3 were going to come in and get 4 tires because, there was enough time left that they'd have to have some track time. So when he came in, we just put on 2 tires and just enough gas to finish the race. And we went out and we were running, I think, third. And we were ahead of the 3 cars that were running, the 3 fastest cars. But it took them about 4 laps to get by him, and they had to pass him. He didn't move over. He didn't cause them no problem. He ran with them guys. They had the better car, but it wasn't much better.
Yeah.
And he held them off, and we ran. We were just fast all day. He ran in the lead. He ran tight in the draft. It was as good a car as I've probably ever. Well, I've had a couple other times, but it was a good car, and he handled it well. He never put a scratch on my car either.
What was the game plan? Were you wanting to put something together for Dale yourself?
Yes.
Full-time?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Or what was your reaction when he came to you and told you about Rod?
What can you say? I was proud that he ran good enough that somebody gave a crap to ask him, for one thing. So I was proud of that, and I knew who offered him the ride. I had no way of competing with Rod Osterlund. I mean, there was no decision. I'd have made the same decision he did. And I'll say this. We had an agreement to run 5 races. And he said, I need to not run one. They want to run me in one of their cars this year, and I don't want to lose my eligibility for rookie. So we made some arrangements. I can't think of the name tonight. One of the regulars that wasn't running up front had boy, I apologize, I can't remember his name. But he Baxter Price. For some reason, he didn't have a car or something. So we made some arrangements that he started the car. Dale practiced it. He practiced it, but he qualified the car. And Dale said he'd drive for me, so he got in at the first yellow and finished the race. And
where was this?
I vote at Charlotte, the National 500.
Okay.
And I was impressed. He could have stayed out, but he said he'd drive 5 races, and he drove. He only got credit for 4, but he drove 5 races. He kept his word.
Now, did you have a written contract, or was this just a handshake deal?
No, we're both happier than hell. We were going to go to the next race.